Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then my name is Aisha, welcome. So today I wanted to do a look with my mini Juvia's Place Violets palette. It's so cute, like look at these colors. I was really inspired to do a look with it because it's just so beautiful, and purples are my favorite kind of eyeshadow colors. And I'm feeling quite creative today, so I think I want to do a cloud makeup look. So it's going to be pretty fun and colorful and different. So I'm not going to ramble too much in the intro, and we are going to get straight on into the video. Okay, so as always I'm priming my eyelids using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This one is in the shade Fair Beige, and I like to blend that in with a flat brush because I just feel like this gives maximum coverage. And then, as I said in the intro, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Mini Violets palette. I'm taking this lilac pastel purple shade and I'm using a fluffy brush to blend that onto the inner and outer corner and then kind of connect it into the crease. And I'm taking a fluffy brush because I want it to be super soft and blended, if that makes sense. And I'm really packing on the pigment. Like, I went in a few times with this shade to really build it up until I was happy with the color. And then I'm going to go in to deepen up the inner and outer corner. I'm going to take the dark violet purple shade in the palette, this one here, and I'm taking it on a flat brush because that's like, I find the best way to put really dark shadows onto the lid. It really just makes them show up way more than if you were to use maybe a fluffy brush. And this is just going on the inner and outer corner because with a halo eye you want the inner and outer corner to be darker and you want to create a kind of gradient. And then I went in with a fluffy brush and I took the first shade, the lilac pastel purple, and I just used that to blend the darker shade out, and I really pulled it up towards the hairline. I wanted it to be super blown out, so I'm really like dragging it up. Then I'm taking the Garnier Micellar Water on a cotton bud and I'm using that to remove any excess eyeshadow that I had on the center of the lid, because this is going to create a kind of blank canvas for the shimmery shades. And then I'm going to go over that blank space with the same Wet n Wild concealer. This is going to create a nice base for the shadows to stick to. I like to blend that in firstly with a fluffy brush, and then I always take my finger and blend the concealer and shadow together because this makes it much softer and kind of cohesive, and it makes any shadows you're going to put down much easier to blend out. So I'm just like dragging my finger along my eyelid. That sounded so elegant. Then I'm taking this light purple shimmery shade. I like to spray my brush with a setting spray because it really does make the shimmer shades pop and show up way more pigmented. This shade is so beautiful. It's a purple with a kind of silver reflect to it, and it's so reflective and so vibrant, and this is going on the very center of the eyelid. And then I'm taking this darker purple shimmery shade and this is going on either side of that light color. This is again like needed to blend the shades together, and I'm using a flat brush again to pack this on. And then I'm going to go back in with the matte violet shade here on a flat fluffyish kind of brush, just again to blend everything together. It's just the process of building up the colors and blending. And then I'm taking a clean fluffy brush just to do a final little blend. To create the clouds, I'm actually going to use the P. Louise Crisp Finish. This one is in the shade Extra Spicy. It's an almost white, kind of like baby pink shade, and you need a really small, precise, flat brush to do this. And you just want to stamp the base, the P. Louise base, on with this brush. And you guys probably know how to draw clouds by now. It's probably one of the first things you ever learn to draw when you were in nursery school or kindergarten. But yeah, you just want to stamp, and that's basically it. It looks more difficult than it actually is. It's quite simple to create. And then I like to swipe my brush at the bottom portion of the cloud, just to kind of taper them out and blend them and make them a bit softer, because like they looked a little bit too harsh at first. So yeah, here you can see that I'm just swiping the brush left and right, and I'm just placing the clouds on very randomly. There is no rule to this at all. You want it to be as random as possible. Then I took the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette because I needed a really vibrant, pigmented matte white shade. And this is the best matte white shade in the world. And I'm using this to just set the clouds. And that's going to set the base down because the P. Louise base is sticky and it really made them pop a lot more. I'm just cleaning up a tiny bit of fallout that I had with some micellar water, and I went off camera to do my base. To do the lower lash line, I'm first taking the lilac pastel purple and firstly on a pencil brush running that all the way along the lower lash line, and then I went in with a fluffy brush because I wanted it to be super blown out, super soft. Then taking the same P. Louise base, and I'm actually using this to line the waterline because it's so bright and it's almost white, as I said before, so it really opens up the eyes and makes them pop. To highlight the brow bone and inner corner, I'm using the Ofra highlighter in the shade Beverly Hills. This has a kind of icy, silvery kind of look to it, and I think that it just went really well with the colors that we've got going on already. So it was the perfect highlighter to use. I then just also lined the upper lash line with the MAC Black Chalk Gel Liner just to prepare for falsies. And then my mascara is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is my holy grail mascara. The lashes I'm going to use are by Mulac. They are in the style Flirty. And my liquid lipstick is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the shade of Pure Hollywood and it goes with every single look. It's a super light pink nude shade. And especially because we've got pastels going on, it went really nicely. Then just to finish off, I sprayed some setting spray. It's the Glam Glow Glow Setter, and this is the finished look, guys. I'm actually obsessed with how it turned out, so I hope you guys like the look and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.